Welcome to the Mental Mary Show, where we chat about mental health. My name is Jen. I have a handful of invisible diversities myself, ranging from autism, ADHD, and depression, to name a few. In this video, we're going to be talking about imposter syndrome. This wasn't the video I originally intended to produce for this week, but it was one of those that, in light of or in honor of International Women's Day, um, and the experience I had as I was editing the video I intended to release, that I thought this would bring the most immediate value. And the realization I had, I think will really resonate with a lot of people. So please stay tuned. Let's jump into it. So today we're talking about imposter syndrome. It's that feeling that you're going to be found out, that everyone's going to realize you're a fraud. This is not something that affects women alone. It disproportionately affects high achieving individuals, regardless of sex or gender. My experience with imposter syndrome happens to be gendered. So what happens is Gary Vaynerchuk talks about who is the voice that you hear when you have self-doubt. And maybe it's a parent or it's a teacher, it's a coworker, a boss, it could be a friend, it could be any combination of these people. And for me, I was originally planning to talk about gender and sex and my experience as a non-binary woman. And as I'm editing, I'm starting to hear just this wave of imposter syndrome rushing over me. And I have a bachelor's in corporate communications, a minor in writing and rhetoric, and a master's in sociology. Studied gender. I studied social interaction in particular. And I know what I'm talking about. But the voices that I heard were not any necessarily one individual, but it was a slew of experiences. So as I was editing, I started to experience, I would hear the microaggressions and I would hear the ego flexes. Who are you to be doing this? Who are you to be talking about this? Do people really want to hear some girl talk about and preach this stuff to me? And so I just took some time to myself and realizing that these small moments and conversations of sexism were more deeply embedded in how imposter syndrome is embodied in me in particular, more than I was comfortable realizing. But the biggest thing about processing imposter syndrome, and while I am not a therapist, this is just what's worked for me, is having a mantra. So I remind myself that I am a well-educated woman and that I have a right to sit at the table. I'm confident in my abilities and recognize that I am only human and I will make mistakes, and that's expected. And that is a beautiful part of the process. Being only human is a great thing. It means that we all come from a place of struggle and humility, and everybody, whether you're high achieving or not, you are worth it. You deserve happiness. You deserve success. And find that when you are confident in yourself, that you may not be where you want to be. You may not have achieved what you wanted to achieve, or you may be doing outstanding. Any circumstance that you are in, just do the best that you can. Realize you are perfect as you are, and keep continuing that journey of trying again, getting back up, and knowing that you deserve to be you no matter what. So that's my preaching for today. I'm not going to be talking about gender and sex today, but please hit that bell notification, like and subscribe to support this channel. And that video will be out shortly. Um, the imposter syndrome is not going to get me, not today. So that kind of closes it out for today. Please be kind, be strong, and remember, you are not alone. Thank you, everyone.